Welcome back to Pig and Beef. Today we're going to be smoking some brisket chili. We're cooking our chili today on the Kamado Joe Big Joe. We've got it filled with some Fogo lump charcoal. We're going to use a couple of cherry wood chunks for smoke flavoring. We're targeting around 300 degrees temperature for the cook, so we're going to go ahead and get this lit before we get our chili prepped. One of the best things to do with your leftover brisket or any kind of barbecue meat is to put together a chili. So what we're going to be doing today is we're going to be smoking a chili out on our Kamado Joe. We've got a Dutch oven here, a 5-quart Dutch oven. Basically what we're going to be using for the meat here is, obviously I've got 2 pounds of leftover brisket point. It's really good. I vacuum sealed it, so it's been in the freezer for a little bit, but it'll be perfect to use here. So we got this. We'll just open this up. Basically going to dice this up into just cubes. In the description for the video, we'll put the full recipe for this. Basically, I've got some pasilla peppers, one Anaheim pepper, a couple jalapeños, a red bell pepper, and a spice blend mix that I've put together, as well as a yellow onion. Okay, we've got our Dutch oven on the stove top to medium-high heat. Gonna add just a couple tablespoons of olive oil. We're gonna brown a pound of ground beef, as well as a pound of breakfast sausage. Now that we've got our meat browned, we're gonna add all our peppers in. Now, if you want this to be hotter, you can leave all of the seeds in. That's the nice thing about chili, you can make it as hot as you want. We're gonna go for a little bit more of a mild chili today. We're just gonna cook this just a little bit more, just to start to get these peppers softened just a little bit. We don't want them to turn to mush. In addition to that, got a yellow onion that we're gonna add in there too. It's been diced up. Okay, now that we have got our vegetables starting to cook a little bit, we've reduced the heat on this. We're gonna add the rest of our ingredients. First thing you wanna do is add in a 28-ounce can of diced tomatoes and juice in there. Got 2 chipotle peppers and adobo sauce. We will add. If you want them to be spicier, leave the seeds in once again. And we do about 4 cloves of garlic, 3 tablespoons of tomato paste. We're gonna use some kidney beans for our beans for this. If you don't want beans in there, you can leave this out, totally optional. You can use your favorite barbecue sauce. The sauce we're using today is Pepper Palace's chocolate cherry bourbon sauce. About a 1/4 cup of that. Again, we're gonna put all the ingredients for this in the description below. So just for that reason, I've just got a mixture of spices that I've got mixed together already. A little bit of brown sugar, some chili powder, some chipotle powder, ancho chili powder, a few other things as well. So we'll again put the full description in there so you can see that. And the last thing we're going to add in here is our cubed up brisket. You just want these in probably about 1-inch chunks. And just give this a good stirring. Also going to add a can of beef broth in here for the liquid for this. And you just want to stir everything up until everything's nice and incorporated. Okay, this is ready to go out on the smoker. Okay, we've got this out on the Kamado. Like I said earlier, we've got this around 300 degrees. This is going to take about 3 hours, probably once an hour or so. We're going to come out and just give it a good stir. If you start to notice that it dries out a little bit, or you can always add a little bit more water or beef broth, so that you just want to keep an eye on that. But like I said, this will be about 3 hours and it should be good to go. Okay, we're 2 hours into our cook on our chili. We're just gonna check on this real quick and see how it's looking. Give it a good stir. You can tell this is really starting to simmer away in here. Brisket's really getting tender. It's probably got another half hour, 45 minutes or so, and then this will be ready to pull off. Just want to let it reduce down just a little bit more, and it'll be good to go. Okay, just a little over 3 hours now. I'm gonna check this out. You can tell it's reduced down quite a bit more. Give this a stir here. This is definitely ready to pull off. So we're gonna take it off, just let it cool down for a few minutes, and then we'll serve it up. Great. It's got just a little bit of heat to it, a lot of sweetness. Really perfect chili.